mix up. I know every job is mix up, but guys, working in the hospital, working in healthcare is the most mix up place you ever ever work. Especially a hospital, they mix, all of them just mix up. They mix up. I saw them bring news, I saw them carry news, I saw them chat about this a person, saw them chat about this a person, yeah. Welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of tired. I'm not feeling too good, but I'm gonna just let y'all know. And I just came from working out. It's hot as hell outside, honestly. Yeah, I just came back from working out. I went walking for an hour or so, and I just came back, and it's hot as hell. It's summer. It's hot. Oof, that heat is crazy. It's like you seeing like heat wave. That's how it feels outside, but I'm happy I'm inside now. And then I had to go to a grocery store to go get some stuff because I'm hungry. I had to go get some stuff to eat from Publix. But yeah, now I'm back. I'm kind of tired. Honestly, I'm kind of tired, but I'm gonna make this video for you guys. I'm just making this video for you guys. It's going to be a quick video. Too much. It's gonna be a quick video for today. It's not gonna be that quick, but the video, but yeah, stay tuned, guys. So the video today is going to be about the time I got fired from my healthcare job. Yep, the time I get fired from my healthcare job. It's a long story, but I'm willing to tell you guys because I know a lot of people go through stuff like that and they're like afraid to talk about it and stuff like that. But I just want to talk about my experience, honestly. But yeah. So, before I even start, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please watch the videos. Please click on the videos and watch it. And please comment and please subscribe. And I've been posting shorts lately, so please watch and like and comment. It will be greatly appreciated. But yes, so I'm gonna get right into the video. I know I look a little crazy, but I just came from working out. I'm just gonna do this video and get it over with. But yeah, the time I got fired from my healthcare job. So basically, I was working at a specific hospital. I can't really call her name, and I just want to talk about my experience and what I went through and stuff like that. But yeah, but yeah, I remember the first day that I went for the interview. So I went for the interview for supply chain. That first day, I remember when I went for the interview, I did have a job, but I was working, I think it was, what it was, I don't remember. I think it was, it's not seasonal, but I was working at a nursing home. Yeah, I was working at a nursing home, and that's another story time too, but I was working at a nursing home, and I think they put me, it was like you pick your own schedule, like you go on the schedule and anything that is available, you basically just pick whatever days you want to work or whatever. It's like a flexible thing. I forgot the name of it. My mind was not really, but at the time it wasn't like a lot of hours going on, so I had to find another job. because I wasn't getting enough hours and stuff like that. And I kind of wanted to work at night because it got too hectic for me, and that place was a drama there. But that's for another story time. But we're not even gonna get into that. But yeah, it was a lot of drama there, so I wasn't getting enough time and stuff. So I got up and I was like, no, I have to get another job. And my sister was telling me, no, you shouldn't have went part-time. You should just still do full-time and just do the other hospital. But then I got up and went to go find another job. And I was like, I'm gonna try. I think I signed up online, and they sent me the invitation that I got the job from this particular hospital. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I got the job. But you know, when they send you an invitation that you got the job and stuff, it's like a whole process. I'm not even gonna lie, it's like a whole 5 week, 4 weeks process, because you have to do all type of paperwork and stuff like that. So it takes time when you like signing up for healthcare, any type of healthcare. It takes time. I don't know why, but I guess that's how their system was at the time. And I got an invitation because I signed up for supply chain. Got an invitation. I was so excited when I got the invitation. I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy and stuff like that. But then I had to wait. And I went the first day, I went to the interview. I was so nervous. Honestly, I was so nervous. And before I went in the interview, I prayed and I was so like ecstatic, because the reason I was ecstatic, it kind of reminded me of like, because my grandma is a nurse in Jamaica, and I'm always like, when I used to live in Jamaica with her, she used to bring me to work at the hospital. I used to sleep at the hospital. It used to be a lot. Like because she didn't trust anybody to like babysit me or anything. So she used to bring me to the hospital and like put me in a room and come check on me every second. Like every minute she come check on me and see if I was okay and give me food. And you know, I used to be in that room just playing or laying down and stuff like that until she's done working. And then when she's done working, we'll go home. So I grew up in a hospital environment. So to go and work in a hospital environment, it was like, it reminded me of like my childhood. It reminded me of like my childhood days, and it felt like home all over again. So and my grandma used to work at Liontown. She used to work at Liontown Hospital in Jamaica. She was a good nurse. She was a good nurse. And what you call it? So it just felt like home. So when I got the interview for I'm sorry guys, but when I got the interview for the job, I was so ecstatic because it just felt like home. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go work at a hospital and stuff like that. Although it was like supply chain, I was researching what is supply chain. I didn't know nothing about supply chain, guys. I didn't know what I signed up for, honestly. But yeah, when I got the job, I prayed before I went into the interview. And when it was time to go in the interview, I went in and I dressed professionally and I did my hair really nice and stuff. I didn't wear any makeup, nothing. I went in and I was so nervous, and I'm not even gonna lie, I got relaxed when I seen African American person that was interviewing me, because I was like, it's not a lot of African American people that's like in the health industry. and like working in the hospital. So I was kind of like, I got super relaxed. Once I seen the African American guy that interviewed me and the other lady, I got like, I got really like relaxed. I was like, thank you, Jesus. At least, I felt better. Like, I felt better. I don't know why, but I just felt better. And it's not gonna take it any type of way. But I went in the interview and they was asking me so much question. Guys, I was just answering the questions. I prayed before I went, and God done see me through. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They asked me questions. I couldn't even remember the questions they asked me. I don't even. I just answered them. I just answered them at my best, of my best ability. Honestly, I just answered them. I just answered them, and I just gave them my best, honestly. And the lady, she kind of got me with that question she asked me, because she asked me a question. I don't remember what question, but she got me stuck. She got me really stuck, and I was like, oh shoot, like she got me right there with that question. And I answered with a best ability. I think I did good. I didn't know what the hell I was saying. I was just like, man, I want this job. I prayed about it, and God, I need this. I need it.
The bag. Secure, man. Bag. The bag. The what? Bag. 4K. The bag.
I'm gonna do what I have to do to get this job. And after the interview and everything, I went home and I prayed when I went back in the car. I prayed and I was like, God, I really need this job. I really want this job. And I think 2 or 3 weeks later, I got a call from the recruiter, because they have recruiters. I don't know why they have recruiters for all different process. They have recruiter for application process. They have recruiters for like you getting you the job. They got too much recruiters. So I was so confused with the recruiters, them calling. They got recruiters for everything. I don't know. They just got recruiters for everything. But the recruiter called me like 2 or 3 weeks after, and she was like, oh, Miss Wilson, you got the job, congratulations. And I just started dancing and screaming, and I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. But before I go into that, he basically told me it was like a warehouse job. Is basically you pack supplies for the patients in the supply room. Like, it's a patient supply room, packing, and you pack the supplies in there and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, that's not bad. It's a good start off and stuff like that. So, but yeah, they did ask me if I had like warehouse experience, and I told them yeah, because I used to work with UPS, like seasonal. I work with UPS seasonal time, so I told them that, and I have worked with a couple other companies in warehouses, so I told them that too. And fast forward, she told me that I got the job, and I was like, oh my God, and I was so excited. I was screaming and stuff like that. I told my mom and I told my siblings and stuff like that. I was so excited. But I had this other job, so I don't know how I would have did this, because this job is from Monday to Friday, and the other job, even if I do this job and then try to do the other job, it would have been hectic for me, because I only have Saturday, Sunday, and I didn't know how this job was going to be. So I wasn't picking up no hours from the other job for a while, because this job, when I started, like when the whole process was like complete and everything like that, and I started my first day, guys, that supply chain job is no joke. That's no joke. But it was no joke. I was quiet. Like I was quiet because I was like, I don't really want to mix and mingle with nobody, and I was like really quiet. And I was like, I'm gonna just stay by myself, stay to myself, and just do what I have to do at work and stuff like that. But then the workers that I was around, they kind of got me out of my shell and stuff, and start messing with me. And it was one boy, I couldn't stand him. He had a big foot.
Yeah, so the big two, yeah. Say the squeezing big two and the squeezing small one around there. So. But you feel foot little bit small and one feel.
Right, who I'm talking about. I could not stand his ass, but he know who I'm talking about. I couldn't stand him. He used to mess with me every single day. Like every day I go to work, I wanted to cry. Like the way he was messing with me, I wanted to cry. Like he. But guys, when I first started working, I was fucking up. I was fucking up so much. Like it was hard as hell. Like I was like, what the hell is this? It was hard. I was just not paying no attention, honestly. I just wanted to come to work and just wear my uniform and go home. Like I'm not gonna say that, but like it was like it was easy, but I don't know why I couldn't get it. I don't know if because I'm not interested in it or what, but we just couldn't get the job done. Like we just never did like I think I didn't like the fact of like picking up the boxes, then you gotta stack it on the cart, and then you gotta bring the cart upstairs, and then you gotta pack out the items for the patients in the room. I never like that. I never like it at all. I never lie to you. I never like it. Anything we're having stacking and packing, and I never too like it. Yeah, I never too like it at all. It was not my MO. I just didn't want the money. Me not gonna lie to the guys. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I just really want the money, and I didn't want to work in the hospital because it felt like home. But honestly, but me not gonna sit here and say like I appreciate I appreciate the opportunity, because that opportunity made me achieve, like it made me achieve something else or go for something else in the hospital. So it kind of me like it. Like I enjoy it. Like me not enjoy me enjoy it. Like I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for the opportunity, but the job that I was doing, I didn't like supply chain. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just don't like the boxes. I don't like lift up boxes. I just don't like it. Like me get that. Like I worked in a warehouse at UPS and stuff like that, but it was way different. Like it was way different. And then I used to work like early in the morning or early at night, and then I come home. This is like an all day thing. It's like an 8-hour all day thing, and it was just the only thing you had like free time in between. Like you could go get like breakfast before you start, and you have your lunch time and stuff like that. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. And then after a while I got comfortable. I got really cool with some people, and I find out who is who and who is not who, and just stay away from certain people and stuff like that. And some people didn't like it. Working in a hospital environment is one of the most mixed up. I know every job is mixed up, but guys, working in a hospital, working in healthcare is the most mixed up place you ever work. Especially a hospital, all of them just mix up. them mix up. I saw them bring news, I saw them carry news, I saw them chat about this a person, saw them chat about this a person, yeah. I mean, me kind of did chat about one or two people too. But them, every day they come, they have one new mix up. Like, and they know everybody. You see the ones them that's there for a long time, they know everybody business. Them know everybody business. My dear, know everybody business. But me stick around with the ones them we've been there for a long while. I stick with the ones that have been there for a long while, for a long time, and I was around them because they know, you know, the ins and outs and stuff like that. And I kind of felt comfortable around them because they was older and stuff like that. So felt comfortable around them, and they kind of take me under them wings and stuff and show me different pre and you know like that. So I kind of was like just hanging out with them and stuff like that. So yeah, but appreciate the opportunity. Thank you to the manager. Thank you to the manager that gave me the job. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you because you had patience with me. I really appreciate it. Although I used to do some stupid shit. And it was this one boy. I don't know if I like him, did like me. But I don't know if I like him, did like me, guys. Or him just didn't want to mess with me all the time. But it's this other boy. I think he has some type of disability thing going on with him. I don't know what he have, but my room, and he used to destroy my room. He used to take all my stuff out of my room, and then he used to go to the manager and lied and said I wasn't doing my job. When I find out, guys, because at all this time I thought I was fucking up. Like, I thought I was fucking up. I thought I was the problem and stuff. But comes to find out, I go in my room, go mess up my room and take out all of my product and put in a film room and pack up film room with the product them, my product them. Cause him work from in the day, I think him work from 11 to 7 or 5 or I don't know, or 9, he come 9 in the morning to or 8 o'clock. I don't know what time, but him, when all of we go home, he's there by himself with one next person. He used to go in my room, and you know, I used to have ICU. I used to have like 4 rooms or 5 rooms. I think I used to have ICU, South, was it South, for South, ICU, CV, ICU. I used to have 4 East and 4 South, but we used to have 2 of that. And then I used to have emergency, then 1 downstairs, emergency. So we used to have 5 rooms what we have to do. And I have 2 critical rooms. That's what me never like. Because why? Me never like how the manager do me like that though. Because 2 critical room, ICU and CV ICU.
You don't think sometimes, you know myself, me I feel down and low. Why would I put more blood clot petrol in it? Me ask the why for what?
And then 4 East 1 and 4 East 2. Well, 4 East 1 and 2, them not bad. But then when they get busy, what me I gonna do? And when they want stuff out there, what I'm gonna do? And the guys, the nurses, them disgusting. Like, them not know how to talk to you. Them not know how to talk to you. They don't know how to talk to you. They'll need something and they just think that they can't talk to you any type of way. Oh, can you go get me this? Can you go get me that? And it's like, no please, no thank you. Some of them, I encounter some nice nurses and some nice doctors there. But my thing is, me never like how him give me emergency downstairs emergency one, or me not want to. One of them, it give me emergency room, and then me have to go ICU, CV ICU.
Ascla, me I tell you wickedness can't done.
ICU, that lady, that director upstairs, she gave me a. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I had my headphones in the first day, and because I'm in a room and the door is closed, so there's nobody that's in there, and she's like, oh, to take my headphones out and stuff like that. But I was like, what the hell? Like, missing other people I wear them headphone, and I'm in a closed area, so why can't I wear my headphone too? And so she told the guy that was training me, she told him that, oh, to let her take her headphones out and stuff like that. Guys, from that day, me and this lady have beef. But not lie to you, me never did too like her, because people was talking shit about her too. They was like, she annoying, don't to follow her up and stuff, don't to pay her no mind and things. So, but I never too like her. I never like her at all at first. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I never like you, lady. And it's until afterwards me and her got really cool. Like, we got really cool. And we just got cool and stuff like that. And yeah, but I never like her like that. Put this right there, you gotta put that right there and stuff like that. Guys, at one point me did I regret it. I didn't want to go back on my job that I had before. I wouldn't wanted to go back to the nursing home, because although I never liked the nursing home either, but I was like, me can't take the job here. They might give me beer, like they just was. It was stressing, guys. Like, it was stressing. We used to come home and just sleep. Like, that's why I couldn't go to my other job on the weekend, because we didn't have to rest. Like, I had to rest. Having to go to that job from Monday through Friday, I had to rest. But once I get like in tune with it and stuff like that, I started like, doing better, a little better and stuff like that. I fuck up here and there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm human. I fuck up here and there. And stuff like that. And before I came to the department was already messed up. Stuff was where they wasn't supposed to be. And when they had the boy I move up the something, and the boy come in my room and I shift everything and I mess up my room. And how me get to know say I him, and one day when still late and me catch him in a
Oh God, chat me have to take a commercial break. I still come here and take a commercial break.
first. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I never like you, lady. And afterwards, me and her got really cool. Like, we got really cool. And we just got cool and stuff like that. And yeah, but I never like her like that. She did not give me hell. Every minute she wants something. Every minute, oh, this is not in the right area. That is not in the right area. You gotta move this, and you gotta move that, and you gotta put this right there, and you gotta put that right there, and stuff like that. Guys, at one point, I did not regret. I did not regret it. I didn't want to go back on my job that I had before. I wouldn't wanted to go back to the nursing home, because although I never liked the nursing home either, but I was like, me can't take the job here. They might give me beer, like they just was. It was stressing, guys. Like, it was stressing. We used to come home and just sleep. Like, that's why I couldn't go to my other job on the weekend, because we didn't have to rest. Like, I had to rest. Having to go to that job from Monday through Friday, I had to rest. But once I get like in tune with it and stuff like that, I started like, doing better, a little better and stuff like that. I fuck up here and there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm human. I fuck up here and there. And stuff like that. And before I came to that the department was already messed up. Stuff was where they wasn't supposed to be, and when they had to do the inventory and stuff like that, my room them was a mess because stuff wasn't where they supposed to be, and they didn't have a label, and they didn't have certain things. So, but then at the end of the day, I got the blame for it because now I come and I'm new, and I am doing all of this stuff. But it wasn't me. I came there and see it like this. I came there and see the labels, and then how they expect me to have 2 critical rooms now. That I might think too, because how would they expect me to have 5 rooms and having to
Me I tell you wickedness can't done.
having to pack out all that product me order. I pack out all that product I order in those 5 rooms. The emergency room, I don't have to pack it out every day. For East 1 and 2, you have to top it up every other day or every day. Sometimes I have to top it up. But ICU and CV ICU was a must-have, and I had to constantly keep ordering stuff because they kept using stuff, and it's a critical floor. My thing is, how them expect me to have 5 rooms, having to do labels, having to put stuff like, yes, I'm putting stuff in the right areas because me I look on the something them and me I put them in the right area. But then comes to find out that the boy I move up the something them, and the boy come in my room and I shift everything and I mess up my room. And how me get to know say I him, and one day when me stay late and me the hospital is worse. It's worse than the nursing home. I be a charismatic in a hospital. But not lie to you. From me reaching a hospital, I be a fight me get to the point me just like at one point me did stop prayer. And I think if me did a prayer and did I stay to myself, I mean yeah, me did have the people them when me hang around and stuff like that. And them did cool or whatever, but guys, me should have done by myself. Me have this one lady and she's dearly like me love her to my heart. And me and her go to church together and stuff like that, and I love her dearly. She's a nice lady. The first time I see her, I was like, this lady don't play. This woman don't play. And since I met her, I love her. Like, I love her dearly. I'm not gonna tell you guys her name, but I love her dearly, and I still talk to her to this day, honestly. And she warned me. She warned me and she said, listen, I'm there here for how much years? Stay to yourself. You see, when you have lunch, you go eat lunch by yourself. You go do everything by yourself. Now walk up and down with them people, yeah. Now walk up and down with people, yeah. But me kind of did pick my crowd already when me did one. Like, you know, when me did I hang out with her, I kind of did pick my crowd already. And it's not about like picking a crowd or anything either, but me did I hang out with the people that like me more comfortable with and stuff. And I was comfortable with whoever I was hanging out with. The Jamaican side in the hospital too, man. Me Jamaican and me never hang out. Me Jamaican and me never want to hang out with no Jamaican. Me not lie to you. Me Jamaican, me never want to hang out with no Jamaican people. I don't know. Me just don't like me Jamaican, but I don't like some Jamaican people. But stay far from them. Anywhere me go, and I just saw me stay. Like, once me pre how them move and how them stay and how them move, me take for myself from the Jamaican people, because I know how Jamaican people are bad. And they love sit down or something there. Every people most people still like that. Me not say everybody, but most people. But me kind of already did pick my group or whatever. Them always say me pick my side, and the American side me pick. It's not it just me pick my side already. Me never did too into Jamaican them. Honestly, not never did too into Jamaica. The only person me did too, like me did into, like me did really like, me love Pinky. Me not lie to you. Me I call for her name. Me did rate Pinky, cause anything Pinky have to say, Pinky I go say it. Pinky nah sugarcoat nothing. She a say it in your face. But the rest of them, they will chat behind your back from now till tomorrow. They will chat behind your back from now. You see Pinky or C or T, anything they have to say, they might come say it to you. You see Pinky or C, anything they have to say to you, they might come say it in your face and they might go tell you about it in your face. They might go tell you. And me rate people like that. You see people like that, me rate them. Because me don't want nobody sugarcoat nothing. And I tell me, you see people that wear sugarcoat and I tell me, me not to rate people like that. Tell me how you feel. Because I just saw me steer. Me talk my mind. Me not lie. I did rate her, me rate her. I rate her to this day. Me not lie to you. Me rate her to this day. I always tell my friend them like, me rate her, like you know. I tell the other people them like, yeah, me rate her and stuff like that. And but yeah, once we get into the OR, are the worst thing, guys. Me don't know what me get myself into. I should have stayed over when me did there. The grass was you see them say the grass not green on the other side.
A lot of people think the grass greener on the other side until they get to the other side and find out how dirty it can get. But it's okay.
Guys, the grass did burn up. There was no grass left. It was dirt on the other side because over there terrible. All the manager over there, she don't do not one thing but sit down and yam all day. A beer snack she having a fear something there. And the other one is she can, and the other director she hardly can walk. Two wicked people.
Gonna stink alike, gonna smell like 10 days. Why anytime I vex my word can't come out? Gonna come like 10 days. Chuck with the laugh.
Two wicked people, and the man over there, him will do all of the cases off of the board. All him wicked too. All him wicked too. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. In hospital, they pick sides. They're racist. In all of the hospital, they're racist. They have the white crew, they have the Haitian crew, they have the Jamaican crew, and they have the Muslim. They got sides. And I think it's not just the hospital. The hospital, it's most jobs like that. And the hospital department, they hire more white people. So they hire more white people and they hire more Indian people, white Indian, and feet no look bad upon them. They hire a little bit of black people, and they hire a little bit of black people, and what you call it? They don't too hire Haitian people. That hospital specific, I don't know about any other hospital, but that hospital specific, they only hire Indian people, white people, and a little bit of black people. They don't hire I'm telling you, they're racist in the hospital. Cause I see more Indian in the hospital. Are the most Indian people them me ever see in my life, and the most white people them I in that the hospital them. But I see no more race, and I see a little bit of black people. And you know you have your Jamaicans, your Haitians here and there, but it's not a lot. As in it's not a lot like the Indian people them overpower the white people. No, I'm not, let me rephrase that. The white people overpower the Indian people, and the Indian people overpower the black people. And it just stops there. And the other rest them is just a tiny bit. And that's how I looked at, that's how I seen it. And it's glad to go in that field and see certain things, because it's like I learned a lot. I learned a lot going in that field, because even when the situation happened to me, when that situation happened to me and me losing my job and stuff like that, I was like, yep. Yep, this hospital is fuckery. It's fuckery. It's pure fuckery. And I'm happy that I can come tell the story now. And I'm over it. Like I cried about it, I prayed about it, and I'm over it. That's why I could sit here and I could talk about it. I could talk about it because I'm over it. I'm past it, and I'm just happy say like I'm just happy that I'm not happy that I went through that, but me happy for the experience we may have. I'm happy for the experience that I have, and but yeah, even going back to my homeboy, he got hired, I got hired, a couple other people got hired, and we started the next day. I think it was the next day. Like, guys, we started the next day. We not even got a week or 2 days. Well, we did had like a day or so, but my manager made me work until the day that I had to go and start the other job. But he signed the paper. Like, I don't know if they was on his ass about signing the paper. I think they was on his ass about it, and he felt some type of way and stuff. And it's not like I was being ungrateful. I just was just tired because I wasn't appreciated. I was doing so much. I just thought I was doing a lot. I had the most hectic rooms. I wasn't appreciated. I don't feel appreciated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, sir. I was not appreciated. If you did show me a little appreciation, then would I stay, but me never feel appreciated. So me did have to leave. I'm not lie to you, but me left. I'm going to frying aisle, hot frying aisle in a pan. Sizzle up. I'm not lie to you, sizzle up. It sizzle me up over there. And over there, mix up, guys, because they said the department that I went in, the orderly department, you have some mix up people over there. You have this one lady, she mix up. She is too grown to be so mix up. And she's an older lady too. And she says she got church and all of this and that. And I be a mix up. Should I tell everybody business? I say, oh, stay away from this person, stay away from that person, and this and this and that. It was a division over there too. The department that I was in, you had 2 people that was there before me and my friend that came. And they was the worst set of people. The worst set of people. I don't know why 2 of them, it looked like they was fighting for the position, and I don't know what position they was fighting about, because they don't have no supervisor position over there. So what are you guys fighting about? So two of them was beefing. Then they brought us in their beef. Because I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't care if you want to comment under my comment and said this and said that. They brought us in their beef. They brought me and my friend in their beef. They had an issue. Two of them had an issue. And they brought us in their beef. And two of them don't like each other. So one of them will be training us and they be talking about the other one. And then the other one training me and my friend and they talking about the other one. So it was like a back and forth thing, confusion, and one telling us don't do this and one telling us don't do that and one telling us yeah do this but don't listen to what they saying, and then one don't listen to don't listen to him. And it was just like, what the hell? I was so confused, guys. I confused as I ever been in a department. They was not the training that they gave us was no training. But somebody told me, I'm not gonna tell you the person, but somebody told me, listen, don't get into their beef. Leave their beef alone. And I tried to exclude myself because the guy, he got me the job, so I tried to exclude myself out of that beef. But the way it was like, it was just annoying. It's like it was just annoying. It's like you don't know which side. It's like, and then they be like, oh, your friend, he got you the job, like it's your friend, he got you the job, and this and this and this, and then he think I owe him loyalty because he get me the job.
Fuck your mother!
Like, yeah, you got me the job and I'm grateful because you put my name down on the paper and talked to the manager. And then him and the manager was too cool. I don't know, because he was there for a long time or they was too cool. Because why do he knows who got hired? He knows the person that helped me got the job. He knows who get hired, and he knows who didn't, and who didn't get hired. And then he knows everything that happened in the interview, and he knows everything that happens in the interview, and he knows everything that everybody was wearing in the interview. First of all, that's SSI information. That's personal information, and that's not good. Cause he could have told us everything. That lady, that manager lady, she sat down and she told him everything. Like, they talk about everything, and yeah. So yeah, I didn't too like that and stuff like that, because it was like tag and war, where I was like over here with this one, over there with this one. It was like tag and war. And then the other two that works in the afternoon, until I switched to the afternoon, I was like, man, I can't do this no more. And I switched to the afternoon, but then I didn't like the afternoon anymore. So the lady, I lied to the other lady because she likes mix up, to the older lady, because she likes mix up. So I told her, I was like, yeah, I kind of convinced the other lady to switch back to her shift. But it's not that I convinced her, it's just like she never wanted to be in day drama, so she switched back, and I just got the morning shift. And guys, I should have just stayed in the department horrible. The department horrible too. It's just horrible. The department was horrible too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna sit here, and that department was horrible. So, but I kind of stayed out. At first, I was like, and then my homeboy, he was hanging out with the lady, and then I was like, the other guy was showing me some stuff, and then the lady was showing me some stuff, but then it was tension. It was the most horrible. And then the craziest part of it, the lady still worked at the job. She still worked there. She still work there. She mix up. If you have big man, she mix up. And she like to hear, she want to know your business. Cause one time she came to me and she was like, oh, so how you know your friend and this and that. And I think my friend probably went to her and told her some personal stuff. That's why she was asking me about it and stuff like that. And I was getting bad mind vibes from her too. Like I never did to trust her in a way. Like I did show her like a personal video of me, like, you know, but me did get bad mind vibes from her, and I did get like, me don't know, it's from she do that thing to me where she never come and work that day, and she left me make my work by myself. Me never did too like her. Me not lie to you guys, I never too like her. I never too liked it her. With the other girl, I never had an issue with her. I never have an issue with her. She just stay in a fear lane. She stay in a fear lane. But guys, she and the boy did that because somebody come back to me and say, oh, the boy go buy her picnic shoes. She and the boy there. She and the boy did that. Yep, she and the boy did that. And me here say she and the boy did that. It was one piece, and then the boy did that with one nurse, with the charge nurse that was in the OR department. And the charge nurse have her husband that she's married. She just got married. I think she just got married. And him and the girl was talking. They even kiss, guys. And a touchy feely with each other. And yeah, and them something that they are going in a hospital. Guys, my mouth bust up.
Me can't stand with you now, your mouth. That's all. Your mouth, boss. Detail. Do that first. Your mouth.
And yeah, my mouth bust up. They used to walk up and down and fuck each other. They used to walk up and down and have sex with each other. And the charge nurse gets in a fear. The charge nurse had feelings for the guy that was in our department, and then the guy was talking to the girl that was in our department. The OR charge nurse, he was with the OR charge nurse, the guy that was supposed to be training us, and he was talking to the girl that was working with us in orderly. Him and the girl did a talk. He used to drop the girl home, buy the girl kids shoes for the girl Pitney. A whole lot of things me hear. So when everything when everything happened, me just said them one, I delete every mumarated, everybody number me delete and block out them. I block them cause all of them fake. The only one when me did really like did a Pinky, that's it. Me not like me not too like me not like none of them. Pinky, C and T. And you know my one boy did that. That's it. Me never like nobody else. And one next lady when we got church with. That's it. I never like nobody else. When the situation happened, when me get fired, because let me tell you guys how I got fired. I got fired because I went to lunch and I took like 40 minutes at lunch or whatever, because me I see like everybody I take long lunch. Like sometimes the lady, she will come back like an hour and a half later. He will come back 2-3 hours later. And then somebody I say, how both of them training us and they coming late, they coming back late from lunch. What sense does, what type of sense that makes? That don't make no sense. Like, that don't make no sense. I don't see how this this thing makes sense. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, oh, y'all training us and y'all doing wrong. Y'all not doing nothing right. Nothing. Y'all ain't teach us nothing. Y'all just say take pictures of this and take pictures of that so y'all know the equipment. But me not gonna lie, the lady, she did teach us a little bit, but not that much. But she did teach us a little. She teach us a little bit. Me can't give her the credit for that. She did teach us a little bit. The boy, him not know what I do. Him know what I do when it comes down to him doing his job. But for him to train, he don't know how to train. She don't know how to train either. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But she did train way. But the thing with her now, she did a train way, but she did a make we do the job back. Like she did a make we work more. And she just stand up and she gone. I want part, I want place, go get coffee and go sit down for hours you can't find she. She gonna go get coffee with salt in it. My dear, my mouth.
And with you know your mouth. That's all. Your mouth, boss.
Hey, hot. Yeah, I'm more bust today. Me I bust up everything. I don't care. She gonna go get coffee. I make coffee for other people with salt in there, sugar, sweet milk, and we can when we have case and we're supposed to do certain things, we can't find she. We can't find him because him gone go look for him gone at one part at one place. Him gone at one part at one place, gone go look for him charge nurse, the people them woman, the people them married woman. He gone go hide and I kiss up and I touch up her body at one place. I touch up her body and I kiss up her body. Not even kiss up her body. I touch up her bum. I touch up her body and I kiss her up in a supply chain. And that's why I'm gone with her. And a big married woman. Big married woman. I'm gone back the gun. Yeah. So when that shit happened now, me come back from me take the 40 minutes or whatever because me see everybody I take long lunch and nobody no come back early, so me take 40 minutes now. When me I come back from lunch, me see the person where I work, the person that works the board in the OR. I guess he works the TV. I guess he works the board. Like he tell us the case and everything and what room we need to get ready and stuff like that. I seen him walking away, so I know that he went to go tell the guy, or the guy probably told him something and they talk about something. I come in now. He was like, "Oh, Cece, where you been?" He started yelling at me. So I was like, "Who the hell are you talking to?" I was like, "You not talking to me." He was like, "Where you been? Where you been, Cece? It been an hour now. It been an hour now." And the person that was working the board, he heard and he just walked through the door. He heard what was going on. He walked through the door. "Where you been? Where you been?" Wednesday, where you been? It been an hour now. It been 2 hours or an hour now, and you haven't come back on time for lunch. Other people need to go to lunch. So I was like, you don't come back on time either. You supposed to be so-called supervisor, or we don't have no supervisor in that position, but them act like they're the supervisor. Two of them act like because they've been there long enough, they act like them a supervisor and them something. But we don't have supervisor in that position. No supervisor. They just, it's whatever them teach you what to do, and they're not even train me right. They didn't train us at all. They didn't train us. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. We didn't know the machines. We didn't know nothing. We didn't know what we was doing, nothing. even when we took pictures and stuff, I had to go back on the pictures and be like, oh yeah, this is this, this is that, this is that. But one thing about me, guys, I do my job. If you show me something and I take a picture, me do my job to my best ability. I do my job. That's one thing people can't say about me. I do my job. My mouth might something there sometime, but I do my job. So him come and he started yelling at me, where you been? It's been an hour now and you haven't come back. So me I say, I wear this, in my head me I say, I wear this boy I beat up for himself like him not gone 2-3 hours sometimes with for him charge nurse a kiss up with she. And then I was like, boy please. And then he was like, he just a bite up himself and start argue and this and this and that. So I was like, boy, if you come in my face, I'll punch you in your face. I said, if you come in my face, I'll punch you in your face. You better not come in my face. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Then him try to take off. It looked like him brain snap. Him brain snap. And him first provoke me, guys. Him first provoke me because you're not a manager. First of all, you should have went to a manager and told the manager that I came back an hour late, and it was an hour late. You should have went to a manager and tell the manager that when you come to me, you're not a manager, you're not a supervisor. Where the fuck y'all come to me? I come question me. And you're not a manager, you're not a supervisor. So he started rile up himself when me said that. And this and this and that. The boy is 6'3", you know, guys. 6'3". I don't know what if he was 6. Him looked 6'3", really tall. So everybody I look round and I said, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Because it looked like this type of situation happen in the OR, but they don't complain or say nothing. They keep it within the OR. But that day I tell myself I'm not keeping nothing within the OR. Me go up HR and go tell HR. Me not lie to you guys, I went up there and go tell them. But before let me stop move on. But yeah. So him stand up and him take off him shirt, want come fight me, guys. Take off him shirt, want come fight me. So people holding him back and he taking off his shirt like him a Hulk. I say, guys, if I never did work, me did them. If I never work, I would have given some pussy. Guys, I would have given some blood clot, some pussy clot, I would have sent him. Guys, I would have sent him back on their mother, where him come from. Would I send him back on their mother? I not lie to you, would I send him back on their mother? Would I send him back on their mother? And then something there, cause them know how me stay. Like I don't be doing all of that, especially in public. Me not do them type of rah stuff because me there work. If we dip on the road now, you gonna see the other side of me. Cause if we did dip on the road or we did out a door, it would have been another thing. Cause me and him would have throw it down. I don't care how big you was. Me and him, if we was outside, we would have throw it down. And because me did in there, me did in the I made it confused too. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this boy? Because me and him talked good the same day, and he was telling me, oh, he bought his girlfriend, he bought the same girl that we work with in the department. He bought her kids' shoes, and he was talking about the other charge nurse that she have her husband and stuff like that, and she got her situation going on. So we was talking. So for him to snap on me like that, it looked like him have mental issues. It looked like all of them have mental issues in that they OR there. So for him to snap on me like that, I was like, what the hell? And me and you was talking good, and we was cool or whatever. We was good. But whatever. I thought we was good or whatever. So when that situation happened, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? Sorry, guys, I know it's me I cuss a lot, but I just saw the story. I just gotta tell the story like that. But I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is wrong with this? Cause me confused. Like, I was so confused in my brain, and they try to pull him away. He's still trying to like come up to like put his hands on me and stuff like that. Him still did I try to put him hand on me as a man. First of all, I don't take no. You try to, as a man, and you try to put your hands on me, I'll call the police. I don't care. You could call me a snitch. You could call me a bird. You can call me anything. One thing me not take in my lifetime, I know man I put them on me. It's either me hurt you, or I call the police on your ass and get your fucking ass locked the fuck up. I don't play that shit. Cause when I was see that kid, hey, listen, I don't play that shit. That's one thing I don't play. Especially, I had to go through that in my childhood days. It was kind of traumatic for me. That whole scene was kind of traumatic because it was replaying because I had to go through that in my childhood days. That with my one of my parents. That situation happened to one of my parents, and since then I told myself a man can never put their hand on me, and if they do, it's either I'm calling the police on your ass or me I go deal with you, or me I go sit down there. Me sit down and something there because I'm not because there's no way a man should try to even put their hands on a female. But yeah, when that situation, I was so confused and it was so traumatic because at the moment I paused. That's why I paused, and that's why after the whole thing I was crying because I was like, what the hell, like damn, this man was out to really put his hands on me. Like, that's crazy. I'm a ball, like I cried. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The other female that worked in the afternoon, she seen me and she walked me outside and I cried. And I went to the director and I tried to talk to the director or whatever. Did I went to her? No, I went to the manager, guys, the same day when that situation happened. They put me in a room and the guy still tried to come in the room trying to fight me. The guy still tried to come in the room trying to fight me. And I went to the manager and I told the manager, because she was nowhere to be found. It looked like she heard what happened and she went to go consult him and ask him what happened. And me as a female, she never came to me. That's why I said this manager, she's
blood clot.
to go through that, and you don't come check on the female. You went and check on this man.
And nothing me hate more than a bag of low life, non-ambition, big long seed man.
Did this thing. You're no good as a female. You don't have a female. You're not a girl's girl. You're not a girl, or you're not a woman. Because for a lady to go through that, and I just know she probably was just
Blood clot.
Look, your mother.
racist. She don't like black people. I don't make her put in my head. She don't like black people. But she went to go check on him, and but yeah, everybody was just running up and down, and it was just a lot. So they put me in the room, locked me in the room and stuff like that. So I went to her when the whole scene, when they got him out and he tried to come back in the room, trying to still fight me, try to put his hands on me and stuff like that. Because I wish he put his hand on me. Me not lie to you. I wish he put his hand on me. The reason why I would have wish he put his hands on me, because I sued the shit out of him. I would have sued him. I would have sued the hospital. I would have sued everybody. My mama ratted. I would have sued everybody. First of all, I would have sued the shit out of him. I would have pressed charges and I would have sued him. Me that sue him. Me not lie to you. And I did not provoke him. He started with me first, and I told him if he come in my face, I would punch him in his face. I would punch him in his face. That's what I said to him. And he got really riled up and stuff like that. But yeah, she went to go consult him before, and then she never texted me or she never called me. I had to go to her about the situation. She heard what happened. She obviously heard what happened because he texted her. He texted her. He texted her, and what she went to him and talked to him, and he told her his side of the story. But then I went to her and told her, and you know what this lady looked at me and told me? Oh, what did you say to him for him to want to put his hands on you? What? First of all, he shouldn't even. What could I possibly say to this grown ass man? This grown man, for him to try to put his hands on me when he's always laughing with me and always playing around with me. And for him to just snap out of nowhere, that means he have mental issues. He should not be working in the OR if he got mental issues. And some of the surgeons, they shouldn't be, and some of the people they shouldn't be working in the OR at the hospital either, because they got mental problem. Them don't know how to talk to people. They snap and they be on drugs. They have to be on drugs because there's no way you come to work all happy every day. So you must sniff crack. Some of them are sniff crack and are dip on drugs. Them have to. First of all, he come to work high every day. He comes to work high every day. Every day he comes to work high. Every day. Before work, after work, lunchtime, anytime, he come to work high as a kite. So I don't know if it was the weed getting to his head or he was on strong drugs. He was on strong drugs, but he snapped. And somebody said he did that before, like he did that a couple times and stuff like that. And that man tried to put me out there talking about, oh, I remember when a nurse was asking me, like we was talking or whatever, and he butt in the conversation, was like, oh, Cece, you're not smart, and oh, this and that. He tried to like put me, and the nurse was like, that's not nice to say to her. That's not nice to say to her. Why would you say that? That's not nice. That's not nice to say to her. But he can't even spell. He be on his phone and he be like ambulance on the what you call it, the voice thing. Him pop up the voice thing on him phone. Ambulance. He don't know if he read, so he might call me not smart and me catch him. I try to spell ambulance. He can't spell ambulance. And you tell me something.
Is spacious.
I make you answer. Relax, special.
SPAEC. SPA. 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 CE.
I don't know if it was a joke he was running, but don't run them type of joke with me, boy. And I make a joke because when I heard him trying to spell ambulance and some other word, he tried to spell. And first of all, he doesn't speak good English. He don't even speak proper English. And nothing is because when we come America, I never speak proper English either. But I'm just saying, like, don't be trying to make fun of other people and your shit stink. Dude, your shit stink. You can't spell. You gotta use the microphone, the search microphone to spell ambulance and spell everything you want to spell. And you gotta use voice notes, voice message, because you can't spell. Clock that.
Clock that.
But but yeah. She went to go check up on him, and I went to her. I went to her, and I told her about that. I told her about it. She was like, "Oh, what did you do?" I was like, "What did I do? Like what?" And she was like, "Yeah, what did you say to him?" But I know he already said, "Oh, I said I punch him in his face." I said he was all up in my face, and I told him if he got close to me, I'm gonna punch him in his face. And he tried to open the door. They put me in another room. He tried to open the door or whatever. She come telling me, talking about, oh, don't go to HR and report it. Keep it within the OR. Don't go to HR and report it to HR upstairs. Me with my big bad breast self, me go to HR, go report it. I went to HR to go report it because I don't care. I went to HR to go report it, and I told HR about it, and I wrote a report about it. Yep, I wrote a report. The only thing that me should have something there that somebody did tell me not to do, never tell them say me did say, oh, I was gonna punch him in the face, but
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something, boo. I don't give a fuck.
he tried to put his hands on me. I was gonna punch his ass in the face. Yeah, I know it's workplace violence and stuff like that, but you got that close to me. Even when I told the police about it, and I told the police, I say, yeah, I did tell him that. The police say, yes, if you feel threatened, you should. I would have do the same thing. The police said I would have said the same thing too, because this person, and he's a guy, and if I feel threatened as a woman, I would have said the same thing. Even the police said it. But the police, when the situation happened, my homeboy heard what happened, and I guess my homeboy went to go use the bathroom and seen him in the bathroom and was like, "Why are you picking on a female? Like, why are you picking on a female? You have a problem with me. Why are you picking on a female?" Because he has a problem with my homeboy, but he's scared of my homeboy, so he not going to confront my homeboy about it. He not gonna confront my homeboy because my homeboy is nobody to play with. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He ain't nothing to play with. He ain't nobody to play with. That boy will lay you down. Okay? He will lay you down. He's nobody to play with. So he was scared of my homeboy and stuff like that. And yeah, he's scared of my homeboy. And he looked for the weakest link to come, me as a female, to come and confront. You're a bitch. You're a bitch ass nigga. You're a bitch ass nigga.
A lot of these niggas be bitch ass niggas. They be scared you gonna outshine them and all that shit. They can make a shitload of money with you. These niggas be operating off of ego, man. A lot of these niggas be bitch ass niggas. They be scared you gonna outshine them and all that shit. They can make a shitload of money with you. These niggas be operating off of ego, man.
You're a bitch ass nigga. Cause why you look for the weakest link? And I'm a female. Why would you try? You had a problem with my homeboy. You never had a problem with me. You had a problem with my homeboy. And I don't know why you had a problem with my homeboy. Because he ain't do nothing to you. The person you was supposed to have a problem with was the lady that you and her was working with. She's the whole corruption. That's who you should have had a problem with. But you wanted to have a problem with me. And then you walking around telling everybody that you got me the job. Yeah, you got me the job, but you ain't gonna pussy me out. You ain't gonna pussy me out, and I don't give a fuck. You did got me the job. You're not gonna come pussy me out and me run up and down with my head cut off behind you. No, I'm not doing it. I do my own shit. I do my job, and you do your job. I do my job, you do your job. And yeah, you did get me the job. I'm grateful that you did that. Yes, I am. But I'm not gonna run behind you. Pee pee cluck cluck. like I'm stupid. No. And I'm not gonna be in the midst with you and that lady going back and forth, playing he say, she say, playing tag your it. No, I have a mind of my own. And that's what keep me this far in life, because I got a mind of my own. And I will always have a mind of my own. I'm not following behind no man that don't know how to spell ambulance, and that don't know how to spell and have to use voice recording and send it to other people because you don't know how to spell, and you calling me stupid. Man, please. Anyways, but yeah, I'm hot for him, guys, because I'm hot for him because him try to put him on by me, and I'm very hot for him, and I don't respect. I lose. This a one man in my life. Any man like this guy, I lose so much respect. Like if they try that with me or whatever, me not know about other people or other woman, but any man try to put their hand on me, me lose all respect for them. Like the respect is out the door. Like I don't got respect. You a bitch ass nigga. Me I call you everything outside the God, suck him, everything outside the book. I don't got no respect for him, and I will never have respect for him. And yeah, that's just it. Like I move on from the situation now, but just talking about it, it shows that, like, you know, like whoever he was with, I don't know, whoever he was with, and the craziest part in his relationship, he always the bitch. So I don't know where he got this like adrenaline to try to come fight me, but he always the bitch in the relationship. Every relationship, he always the bitch. He always a so when him look at me and that's something, I'm like, what the? Please, I would knock your ass out. If we was on the road, it would have been a different scenario. Would I just let me stop it? Cause then something go happen to him and then them gonna say, oh, this and that. No. Although them don't know who me I talk about, but still. But yeah, guys, but that he was supposed to have that situation. So my homeboy go in the bathroom and tell him, like, you have a problem with me, why you go and take it out on her? That's a female, bro. Then he chucked after my homeboy and put his hands on my homeboy. Guys, one piece of rumbling. He hit my homeboy first. One piece of rumbling and tumbling in the bathroom. A couple people was in there and they saw what happened. And one piece of rumbling and tumbling that was in the bathroom and stuff was going on. And I heard what happened. And that's why he's my friend to this day. That's my nigga. He get on my nerves though. He get on my nerves. But I love him. That's my ace. That's my ace. He had my back. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nobody else had my back. Even the lady that started the whole thing and him and her was in it, she was nowhere to be found. She was nowhere to be found. That's why I said I stayed out of it. I stayed over it because I knew that situation was going to happen. So I kind of stayed out of it. And I just try to be neutral with everybody. But try to talk to him, I try to talk to her and be like, listen, y'all try to work this thing out that y'all got going on and stuff like that. Try to work it out. That's all. But it couldn't be worked out because it was already happening for how long they've been there, I don't know. So it couldn't be worked out. So but yeah, what else? Yeah, it couldn't be worked out and stuff like that. So it was kind of like what to do. It was kind of what to do, and that situation happened. The only person that had my back was my homeboy. that had my back. Nobody else had my back in that situation. Nobody. Nobody had my back. Everybody, and then everybody is mixed up too. Everybody are mixed up. They only called to hear what I'm gonna do and what's going to happen, so they could go back and talk about it and tell this person and tell that person and like talk about it. And then when the report was supposed to be written, nobody wasn't nowhere to be found to write no report. Like nobody was nowhere to be found. Nobody was nowhere to be found. And I heard that whoever wrote the report, some people didn't write a report. The only person wasn't there was Pinky. Pinky wasn't there. Pinky was still on things, so she wasn't there. She didn't know what was going on, so she excluded out of the equation. But everybody else that was there, some of them didn't write a report, and some of them didn't write a report. And whoever, I don't know, whoever writes a report or whatever, kudos to y'all, but y'all fake as fuck. And I'll fuck with y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. And fuck y'all.
Fuck you. You disloyal bitch. He done did me a favor.
I don't fuck with y'all, and I would never fuck with y'all. And even if in the simp on the road, don't say nothing to me, because I'm gonna cuss y'all asses out, and I'm gonna tell y'all about your motherfucking self. Don't say nothing to me. If we're the sim up on the road, don't say nothing to me. Come in like no. The only person I talk to is Pinky, and that's it. And that's it. Everybody else, I blocked everybody. Like I blocked everybody. And T wasn't there. T wasn't there. C wasn't there. And the people them from supply chain was not there. The only person was there was S. She was there outside. She seen what happened, but she not in a film department. And C, she kind of was in the midst when the whole thing happened with him and my homeboy, and they seen what happened between him and like the rest of people them that was in the department. They seen what happened, but they got punked. They punked out. They didn't write a report, and whoever write a report, they write a fucked up ass report. Them write, them don't know what happened. Some of them write, they don't know what happened when push come to shove. And then all three of us was suspended. All three of us got suspended, but they brought him back to I guess because they had a case and they needed help. They brought him back to work. I heard. I don't know whole thing. The lady said that. The hypocrite woman said that. But don't like her. I just shave a simple on the road. I try to call to me. I'm gonna cuss her out. I tell her about herself. Do not call to me. None of them. And me who up. The people that been at the OR, if you don't see me, don't say nothing to me. I must say, I don't say nothing to me. The people that were did at OR when know me, I don't know, me did I work with, do not say hi to me, I don't call to me. When you don't see me, when you hold the head straight, me I want to for no, because I will embarrass the shit out of y'all. And I will speed off in my motherfucking car. Okay. What you call it? So yeah, them are hypocrites. Them they full of shit. I don't like them. Most of them in there, yeah. And they was only calling me to know what's going on and what happened and what's gonna happen. So, but all three of us got suspended for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know how long. I forgot how long we got suspended. And then afterward, they call us in for a meeting. I guess that meeting, guys, me and my homeboy dressed up really nice for just to get fired. We dressed up really nice just to get fired. I'll sure we get fired. I guess I got fired because of workplace violence. I told them that I was gonna punch him in his face just because of that, and they was like, the time that I had came back from lunch or whatever, I guess because of that too, I got fired the time I came back from lunch, and workplace violence, which in he was supposed to listen, guys. May not justify the fact that yeah, I was supposed to say, but I felt like I was being attacked, and I had to say anything to save myself. And him coming in my face and try to like attack me even more, even when I was not cursing at him or anything. Him still did I run me down for like he still did I run me down for hurt me. But yeah, I got fired for that, and my homeboy got fired too, and he got fired. He got fired too. And the crazy part of it, me have a feeling, say, I have a feeling that him and the manager, they was dating, because she started crying when she fired him. Like them have a close relationship. They got a close relationship, and she started crying. They was messing around with each other on the low. Honestly, they was messing around with each other on the low. I don't know how, but they was messing around with each other. And yeah. And the director, she would fear one leg, because only one leg she can walk on or hop on. Me not too like she, cause she racist too. She are one of the racist one them, cause they have 3 of them were racist back there. 3 of them, they're rednecks. They're racist. But yeah. And she they fire all 3 away. And I kind of felt it that they was gonna fire all 3 of us, and they made feel like they didn't gonna fire me, because I would did same to the person what I said to the person. And I had a feeling, but I was like, I cried, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I cried because all this drama and all this problem, I tried to stay out of. I tried to stay neutral, and I tried to stay away from these people and their drama. I tried my best to stay away from these people and their drama, and I tried to stay neutral. And I tried to stay neutral, and I still got dragged in. I still got dragged in the drama. Like, I tried to stay neutral, I still tried to stay out of it. And I tried to tell them, like, y'all need to work this out, like, try to talk to each other and stuff like that. And it was already bad. It was bad. And I tried to stay neutral, try to stay out of it. I got dragged in it. And them dragged me in it, guys. And it just happened. It happened, and I cried about it, and I prayed. I prayed about it, and at that moment I was like, damn, I wish I would have stayed over supply chain. I should not went over there, because before I even went over there, somebody was like, everybody get fired when they go over there. Everybody get fired when they go over there. Over there is a madhouse. I'm not gonna lie to you, over there is a madhouse. The hospital is running a madhouse. That department is a madhouse.
Just take a money. Yeah,
and that's how I look at it. And but yeah, I have no respect for you. All respect is cut. From that day. And the crazy part of it, me and this person used to walk. Go to our car, and some other people, because you know, when we leave work, a couple of us used to walk to our cars, because our cars was parked in the garage. So we used to walk to the garage, all together to the garage. So I was like kind of confused. Like, we used to stand up for a little minute and talk about stuff, and he used to complain a lot. He used to complain, saying he don't like the job and him tired because they using him in OR, and oh, he tired of that fat bitch. You tired of that fat bitch? All she do is sit down and eat candies and eat snacks and food. And the other lady, she ain't shit because she don't know what the fuck she doing. She wanna be a manager. She wanna be a supervisor so much and da 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 da. That's crazy because that's what he used to say when we used to walk to the garage together. So when he do that, that's crazy. He was trying to, it was a front, like him trying to be this manager that he wasn't, and he tried to check me and be this manager, which you're not my manager. You never hire me. You never hired me. But disrespectful. Let me tell you something. For you to try to put your hands on me, you're not a man, you're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. You is the lowest. You're the pit skunk bag. You is a coward. You're a skunk bag. You is not a man. You're not even a boy. You're a child. And you disgust me. And you disgust me and you're vomit. You is a vomit. You is a vomit and you is a skunk bag. And I don't respect you in no type of way, no type of form, no type of shape. I would never respect you. And that is it. But yeah, Missy, you're coming in my dream. That's the end of the video, guys. And for the rest of the people them that works there, y'all be aware, cause I know that y'all gonna see this video, and I know we all gonna know what I'm talking about. Just be aware of the OR department. Don't listen. Be aware of the OR department. You have some hospital, they're good. And one more thing, I tried to sign up with another hospital, and because the director from the last hospital I was working with, she called the other hospital director and told her about the situation that happened, and the other director didn't hire me. And I signed up for the position. She called the director and she told the director, so the other director from the other hospital didn't hire me. And yeah, but I know y'all gonna watch this and y'all gonna see it. And for the supervisor that hired me at OR, fuck you. I don't like you.
Fuck you.
And you're racist. And I really appreciate it. And have a good day, guys. And